In this video, I'm going to go over how to install this stable diffusion web UI that is prerequisite for the SDAPI plugin. In case you already have your own web UI installation, you may pass this video. For those of you who doesn't have web UI installed, I'm going to go over how to install them and show you how it's running. So for the very first thing, we need to install this A quadruple ones web UI installer. You may create a folder and place your launcher there. And then when you execute the launcher, it will start installing your web UI. It is very convenient as you just have to launch the launcher. Once this is done, you'll see a folder like this. But I'm going to delete this for now because it takes a while to download. It will look like something like this. So once you downloaded it, the launcher will execute the program like this at the end of the installation. And it will pop up the web UI, as you can see. If you see this, you completed the step 1. And you may proceed to step 2, which is to install a custom model that is 1.5 version or higher. The default Stable Diffusion checkpoint they install comes with 1.4 version, which is incompatible with SDAPI we have. For this one, I'm picking the texture diffusion, but you may use any Stable Diffusion checkpoints in civit.ai or any other website you prefer. I'm just using this for now. As of this recording, the download link is broken in this site. However, once that is fixed and you get to download it, you can go to repository, models, stable diffusion. You may put it here. As you can see, I have texture diffusion CKPT here. So once that is installed, by placing it into this folder, you can now install the ControlNet extension. If you haven't closed up this website, you can go to the extensions, install from URL, and use this URL to put it here, and press install. But for me, it will say the directory already exists. It's because I already have installed it. If, on your case, if this is not installed, put it here, press install. Once it's installed, press apply and quit. This will reload the page. And once you see the page again, that means it is installed. You may use it again. Next is getting the model for the ControlNet, which I have it here. All the links here will be included in the description of the video, so don't worry too much about these typing into address bar. For this model, we may need Kenny and depth for our tutorial purposes. You may use more of any of these type of control nets if you desire. For this model, you may, the download link is broken for now. I hope they're fixing it. But if you can download this, put it into repository, extensions, ControlNet, SDWebUI ControlNet. and into the models. You may put it here. However, for the ControlNet models, you may need to download the YAML file, which is here. You're going to have to download this file, and you might have to download this file. This is the actual model. This is the config of the model. Download both for each model you want to use. For example, if you want to use Kenny, download this, put it into this folder. If you want the depth, download this, and put it into this folder, just like I have with the Kenny, safe tensor, YAML, which is config. And the depth, safe tensors, and YAML is just config. And once you have that, so once it is installed, you may see that there in the very first page, you'll see that the texture diffusion that you installed appear in the checkpoint box, and you'll see the ControlNet here appear in this region. So if you see both of them, you're done installing the prerequisite for our plugin, bare minimum. You may install extra for your need, and you can play around with this. It is pretty fun to tinker this around with various parameters. But for our purposes, we're gonna end it here and proceed with the other videos.